Hello friends, welcome back to BitSize Python. My name is Nijat. Hope that you're feeling more comfortable with data structures and algorithms. If you're enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing to this channel for more tutorials. Today, we're going to tackle LeetCode question number 3, the longest substring without repeating characters. So the problem statement says, given an string S, find the length of the longest substring without repeating characters. So for example, we have the first example is string S is equal to ABC, ABC, BB. So the longest substring, so without repetition, is ABC. So the length is 3, so we're going to return 3. So the second one, second example is BB, BB, and the longest substring without repetition is just B, so we're going to return 1. In the third example that's given is PWW, the longest substring without repetition is WKE, that is continuous, and then that's the longest substring, so we're going to return 3 because the length of WKE is 3. So there are many ways to tackle this, but the recommended data structure to handle this problem is called the sliding window technique. So let's get to it. So there's a simplified approach to do this. So number 1 to 5, we can just follow this step by step to solve this problem. Okay, so the function stub is given, so definition, so the name is length of the longest substring, and then we are given a string. So how do we do this? So the first step is set up a whole bunch of things. The left pointer that is pointing to the left side of the window, and then we also need a right pointer that is pointing to the right side of the window, and then we also need a set to store unique characters inside a window. Okay, let's start doing that part first. So first of all, we're going to do a character set that is equal to set. Basically, we will use this set data structure because set is very useful for storing unique elements. So this is a great, because we only want a unique characters inside the substring. Okay, so it's really good for that. So left, we also need another variable called left. Let's initialize it to 0. And then this is for the left side of the string that we want. So that's the left side of the window. And we will also need the max len variable, which we will initialize it to also to 0. This is the last thing that we're going to report. So this is our result. And then the left part is the left side of the window. Okay. And then now we are ready for traversing through or looping through the string that we're given. So we're starting from the 0th item inside the string, and then we will go through all the way to the end. So we will need a for loop for the right side. This is where the right side of the window comes in handy. So for the right side in, we're going to use the index of this string. So range len, this combination of range and len function will make sure to give us the index of the string that we are looking at right now. So for this line is looping through the index of this string from the 0th element all the way to the end, and then the right side of the window will expand as we go in each iteration. Okay, so in each iteration we have to make sure that we have seen, if we've seen the right side of the window, the character, then we have to remove this element. So if you see step number 3, so move right to add characters. So this part is moving right, and we will add characters, but if there's a repeat, we're going to move left to remove it. So let's do that part. In order to do this, we will use a while loop. While this str right, this new character, this str right, this represents the newest character we just touched upon. This right character is in this character set. If it's in this character set, it means that we're repeating these characters. So we need to remove this this character we just met again inside character set from the left side. How do we do this? We're going to use character set dot remove. So we can just use the remove function, and then we're going to do str left. So this effectively removes the repeated character on the left side. And then because we have removed the character on the left side, we need to move the left pointer, which is the left side of the window, by 1 and to move it to the right. So left plus equals 1. So we are done by removing the character and then also updating the left pointer to move the pointer to the right side. Okay, so this while loop will make sure that no duplicates exist inside this window that we have. Okay, the next thing we have to do is if this new character that we are traversing through is not within this character set, it means that it's not a duplicate, it's a new character. So we have to add it to the set. So how do we add it? So character set dot, we just use the add function, and then we are going to just use this right side of the character. So if this right side, this new character that we've just traversing through inside this loop is not inside the window, we're going to add it to the character set. Okay, in the end, we have to after all of that, we're going to calculate the max length of this window. So the max len variable is equal to the max of the max len that is in the previous iteration, or in the current iteration, we're going to calculate the size of that by using the right side of the window minus the left side of the window plus 1. So in this current iteration, if this gives us the length of the current window size, we add 1 because of the inclusivity issue. If you just do right minus left, it will always be 1 less of the character size length. Okay, so we will use the max function to compare the max length from the previous iteration to our current iteration. Whichever one is the biggest, we will choose that and then update our max len variable with that length. And then in the end, we're going to return the max len as our final result, and then that's what we want. So here it is. To do the calculate the max length of the non-repeated substring inside a string. Now let's quickly run our function, and then now we're ready to test our function, the 3 examples we've given before, and then the expected output for the first one is 3, second one is 1, and third one is 3. Let's run the functions. So it gave us what we've expected. That's great. So if you have problem tracing this, I've also given you one of the examples and on how this function really works step by step. For example, in the first step for this example, ABC, BB, step 1, the right pointer is at this A, and then S right is A, and then left is 0. And then because we don't have anything in the character set, we add that into A, and then max length of A is 1. So add A to it and update max length. So if you have trouble understanding how the code works, you can also do this step by step using this one example to understand the logic behind it. I find this very useful. So now let's quickly summarize what we have learned. So we have, in order to solve this problem of longest substring without repeating characters, we use the sliding window technique, which is very useful. And because we are not repeating any characters, so the hash set data structure will be very useful. So hopefully that you've enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please don't forget subscribing. And then we will see you in the next video when I tackle LeetCode question number 4.